Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I wore throughout August, which actually seems like ages ago now that I'm back at work after the lovely summer holidays. So I started August and early August with this hollow taco. This one is called Big Reef Energy and it is just stunning, absolutely stunning, sort of a pinky red with all of these flakes crammed in. It's just gorgeous and obviously looks exactly on the nails like it does in the bottle. So I really enjoyed wearing this one, as I have all of my hollow tacos. So again, that one was Big Reef Energy. Next up we had a glam polish. I did start off trying to use a few of my indies because I feel like I've got a lot more mainstream, so sometimes the indies sort of get not left out but left behind because I've already swatched most of them, and I am trying to work through my sort of unused or unswatched ones. So this was Never Say Who's There, and it is a black base with these white matte glitters. However, it does look more of a very dark grey base on the nails. I did 3 coats of this one just to get it looking how I wanted it, but then I tend to do that with a lot anyway. So really fun one. This would be great, obviously great for Halloween, and it was part of the Halloween collections. So that's Never Say Who's There from Glam Polish. Then had a Moonshine Money. This one is super sheer, so I should have possibly, I don't know if maybe I should have used something underneath it, or yeah, I don't know. I ended up doing 4 coats of this one. And this one is called Poor Unfortunate Souls, which was a Swatch Fest exclusive. But it's really pretty. Very pretty. It's got, look at that flash. I don't know if you can see the flash going through there. But yeah, really fun. But like I say, it did take 4 coats. So that was Poor Unfortunate Souls from Moonshine Money. Next up, I wore a Zombie Claw. I just love the labels and the names of this brand. And this one is called Sweet Liar. And that was a May Polish Pickup 2021. This one. So, and I think this one was actually one that I ordered myself from Polish Pickup. I did 3 coats of this one just to get it a little bit deeper on the nails. Again, just a really pretty one, really. Just quite sparkly. Just a fun polish from Zombie Claw there. So that was Sweet Liar. I then wore one of my newer painted polishes, and this one is called Royal Rendezvous. This one I only needed 2 coats of, actually. So this is like a dusty blue, close to a baby blue, and it's got these red, I'm not sure if they're pink or red, sort of shards in there. And this was one from the book series that they did, but really pretty. Yeah, very pretty. These have all just been sort of pretty fun nail polishes so far this month. So that was a painted polish. Then I decided to go with something that was new but wasn't an indie, so I decided to put on this Sally Hansen Insta Dry, which I got from the Beauty Outlet, which is a Peeps Cotton Candy one. I did, how many did I do? I think I did 3 coats of this one, and I hated it. It's actually, which I didn't realise, it's actually textured, and it's just not a nice, I don't know, it just gives it a awful look. If this was literally a baby pink with blue glitters, it would be amazing, but it was just that texture was awful. It's not for me at all. I don't know if I will destash it or not. I've obviously got a lot of Insta Dries, but I just don't think I will ever reach for this one. So that was unfortunately for cotton candy. But to make it a little bit bearable, I did put some of this one on. So this is Sally Hansen's Over the Rain Blue, which is a really fun topper of blue glitters and then some silver bar glitters. So that did help a little bit and made it a bit more bearable, but I didn't wear it for very long. But this is a really nice topper, this one. Then my final mani of August, I was just absolutely obsessed with, and I started off, as I'd been sorting out my blues, I started off with SE Bell Bottom Blues, and I did 2 coats of this one. It's a nice deep blue and it has got a sort of shimmer through that one, so really pretty colour. And then I found this topper in my drawer. It's a W7 one and it's called The Ocean. It's up there. And I popped this on top of the SE, and although this is teal and this is blue, I don't know, they just worked amazingly. So I was just obsessed with this, and I had loads of compliments on this mani, and I could have left it on for a lot longer than I did. It was just superb. It was very mesmerising, and I'm sure the photos probably don't do it justice, but unfortunately that's what I've got. I would no doubt be wearing that again at some point, probably in like 5 years, because I always say that and then never get round to it. But yeah, so that was my August polishes. So I did quite well through August. I did change them quite regularly. I don't think September will be as successful. We are on what's the date today? The 13th today, and this is only my second mani that I've got on at the moment. But then I do want to start wearing my my autumn sort of picks, autumn fall picks. So we shall see how that goes. So as always, thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and a comment, and if you haven't already, click on that subscribe button. I really appreciate every single one of you who's done that and here supporting me every time I put out a video. And I will see you next time, which will hopefully be next Saturday. Bye.